gentlemen, this is Vince Miller. Thank you so much for joining me for this devotional. Today we're going to be in Daniel chapter 9. I'm going to read verses 24 through 27. Before I do, each year I take this little ski trip to Colorado with a few buds, and several of these guys happen to be surgeons. They're probably listening today. And sometimes we'll be sitting at the table having a conversation, and all of a sudden the topic will turn to something that involves surgery, something that interests them, right? I'll be sitting there listening in, and I'm just going to let you know the things that they're talking about are way beyond my comprehension. But today you're going to feel that way. You're going to feel like you're sitting at a table listening to a conversation that you don't understand, because we're going to read a prophetic text. It's actually a conversation being had between Daniel and Gabriel. And Gabriel is going to reveal to Daniel some events that are going to happen in the future. And by the way, you need to know it's way over Daniel's head. And by the way, it is way over your head too. But I think it's worthy of reading because I think we can gain some insight from it. All right, so here's the text. 70 weeks are decreed about your people and your holy city to finish the transgression, to put an end to sin and to atone for iniquity, to bring in everlasting righteousness, to seal both vision and prophet, and to anoint a most holy place. Know therefore and understand that from the going out of the word to restore and to build Jerusalem to the coming of an anointed one, a prince, there shall be 7 weeks. Then for 62 weeks it shall be built again with squares and moat, but in a troubled time. And after the 62 weeks, an anointed one shall be cut off and shall have nothing, and the people of the prince who is to come shall destroy the city and the sanctuary. Its end shall come with a flood, and to the end there shall be war. Desolations are decreed. And he shall make a strong covenant with many for 1 week, and for half of the week he shall put an end to sacrifice and offering. And on the wing of abomination shall come one who makes desolate, until the decreed end is poured out on the desolator. So somehow there are people out there who think they know and understand the dates and the details of this prophecy. But I want you to know they don't. Just like us, they sit at a table as perplexed as we are by this word and vision given to Daniel. This is because our finite minds will never be able to completely understand the dates and the times of our infinite and timeless God. But as I say this, there is one thing we can know from this prophecy. We can know who the text is talking about. But to know this, we have to turn our attention away from when and how to who. And the who in this text is Jesus Christ. He is the central focus of this prophecy. And we learn from Gabriel that Jesus is going to crush sin, atone for our iniquity, end all desolation, and destroy the desolator. And fellas, that's all we need to know. And that's all Daniel wanted to know. Remember, Daniel was just asking God for his mercy regarding their sin. He wanted God to remove his anger and wrath for all their iniquity. And here, God tells Daniel the plan for addressing all this. His plan was Jesus Christ. And those are all the details we need to know. That's it. So stop putting so much effort into knowing when and how the end is going to come. Worry more about knowing the one you need to know. And that one is Jesus. He is the one who ends all suffering and sin. And he will end it all when the time is right. Thanks for joining me, fellas. I hope this blesses you. If it has, share it with someone you know. And I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.